So we are underway as you see kickoff is started here in the Brown Cleveland on Facebook. Titan to the live from the House of Samurai. I'm on my phone right now, but I will be on my laptop in just a minute. Again, definitely make sure y'all follow on Facebook, Twitter, X, and Instagram. Brown starting off first and 10, and Deshaun Watson slips and falls, and he gets it to Donovan People-Jones because nobody knows. I'm like, you gotta be able to get this guy. I mean, Deshaun Watson slips and falls and then gets up and still makes it complete. I mean, that is a trip right there. But definitely make sure y'all follow, whether it be on Instagram, YouTube, on Twitter, and also on Facebook. Second and 2 now. Deshaun trying to roll out. We're going to try to get the first down. Aziz Al-Shire hits him out of bounds. And that'll set up a third down. Uh, yeah, I mean, if y'all able to write it down, I could just put it in. Yeah, give me a second, y'all. And the Titans get the shot. Almost look like they got to him, and he still gets it away to Elijah Moore for the first down. They have got to be able to hit this guy and get him down. And right now, the Titans are, they're not getting to the quarterback, and it is hurting them right now. So now Deshaun Watson Anderson is to Ford, or better yet, Elijah Moore, the yards and 8. Getting a long gone out of my, so I will be able to be a challenge. Yeah, bear with me until I get right now the Titans having trouble tackling people right now. They have got to be able to tackle Watson, because if you don't, he's just going to cause all kinds of trouble for you. There we go, everybody. Sorry about that. Had a technical issue. I had to try to get my Wi-Fi set up. But right now, the Titans are struggling defensively. And, people talked about, the effect that Jim Schwartz would have defensively on the Titans offense. He could also have some effect offensively for the Titans defense because he could give Stefanski some special looks. And then, of course, they go with an end around on 2nd and 5. And the player gets rubbed out of bounds. And that'll set up a 3rd down. That was Marquise Goodwin. And so glad everybody is in here, making sure everybody can hear me good. Welcome into the show. I'm your man, Chris, a.k.a. Blue Enforcer. Like I said, had some issues going on, but nothing early here in the first quarter. We got a 3rd and 6 coming up. And right now, the Titans defense has got to make a stop. They have got to make a stop here and get off the field. And then they make the tackle right there as Deshaun Watson tried to run, but ends up getting stopped, and they're going to have to call on the field goal unit. So glad everybody is with us here. And make sure y'all follow on Instagram Make sure y'all follow on Instagram at Titans_N_truth. Make sure you follow on Twitter at TNT Blue Enforcer, Twitter X, or on Facebook at TNT Enforcer. So we got a 48-yard attempt from Dustin Hopkins. And the kick is up, and the kick is good. And so the Browns do strike first. The Browns do strike first here, but after a little rocky of a start, the Titans only surrender 3 points. And so now it is Titans down 3-0 as the offense for the Titans get ready to step onto the field. And, this is going to be the challenge that the Titans are now going to face is what is Jim Schwartz going to do defensively? And that's going to be the major question. What is Jim Schwartz going to do defensively in this game to confuse Ryan Tannehill and confuse his offensive line? One thing that we have noticed is that they've had trouble with twists and stunts. They've had a lot of trouble with those, and those tend to be some problems for the Tennessee Titans. So, glad everybody is here. Thank y'all for putting up with me and sticking with me, and we're going to have a good time. Make sure y'all share this show out to everybody. Let everybody know what's going on, and y'all come on and join me. This game is very, very important because you got to have to try to attack this team and score some points. One of my points I said, offensively, be patient, not afraid. Yes, this Browns defense is very, very good, but that doesn't mean be afraid of them. That doesn't mean don't attack them, because like every defense, there's a weakness. You just got to be patient till you find it. Number 2, got to hold the line. You got to win in the trenches on both sides of the ball. And that is where the Titans have got to be able to do some damage, especially defensive line. But they were having some trouble in that first drive. And usually that first drive, they're trying to kind of fill some things out. Limit the big plays. And, they kind of gave up a couple of small big plays early, but it wasn't like damaging plays. And then last, be in attack mode. You got to be in attack mode all day long against this Browns team. And that's how the Tennessee Titans can win this game. And so, I think the Titan defense kind of was trying to fill out the offense and everything. And so, and that's what we're going to have to do.
And so now there's a touchback in the end zone. And DO9 says defense is good, offense is the problem. We're about to find out. Definitely. So 50K, 57 KP News, salute Blue Enforcer. I appreciate you. AZ Mick, what's up? Make sure y'all let everybody know to come on out. I'm gonna be sharing the show. I know our troll XD Gamer is out here. And so now it's up to the Titans offense now. What is Jim Schwartz gonna show them? They look like they're coming. And then they get a screen out. Got a screen out to Burks a little bit in the flat. And you can tell already the Cleveland defense is basically saying, we're coming. We're coming. We're coming. You better be able to stop it. That's what they're trying to tell you already. They're already showing a lot of blitz packages already. As you can see, Dylan Raiders in at left guard in place of Peter Skoronski. Of course, he was in place of Xavier Newman-Johnson last week because Johnson was just so bad last week. And Dylan Raiders definitely did a little bit better. Give to Derrick Henry on 2nd and 5. They picked up 5 yards on the first one, and they picked up maybe a couple more, and so now it sets up a 3rd and 3. Just making sure y'all can hear me pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and share this show out to everybody so that everybody can come on in as well. Again, thank y'all for putting up with me. Thank y'all for being here with me here. I'm at the House of Samurai with the Titans, with the fan club of Memphis here, and they're the faithful. And now we got 3rd down, a major 3rd down here for the Tennessee Titans. And Tannehill tries to go to Hopkins and just completely overthrows it, and now it's forced to punt. But, of course, you got to see where the pressure is coming from. There was definitely some pressure. Skoronski, again, they got the twist. They put Zadarius Smith. They then put Zadarius Smith and Myles Garrett on the same side trying to use those twists. I told y'all, they're going to try. Defensive coordinators are going to use a lot of stunts. Against the Titans because they've seen early on they've had some struggles. And Ryan Stonehouse with a nice punt flipping the field and gets it inside of the 20. That might not have been the best punt, but it was a decent one. And so now, that is, our guy Jared Stillman was talking about run, punt, even though it was kind of a pass run, almost pass punt. But in this instance, the Titans are just going to have to be, they're going to have to be patient. They got to be patient, take what the defense gives them. If they continue to play well defensively, then, run pass punt, not so bad. We can deal with that. I mean, right now, this offensive line is going to have to figure some things out. The Titans offense is going to have to figure some things out. And defensively, they just got to be sound. And that's exactly what they have to do. If they can do that, they can find some ways to win the game. So they just got to be patient, take what the defense gives them, and then, let Deshaun Watson make a mistake, and then you got to pounce on that. That's what you have to do. So I welcome all Titans and Browns fans to come on in. And let's have some fun talking about this game. So hopefully everybody having a good time. 57 KP says offense is trash. It's Tannehill. I mean, Tannehill could be a problem. Tannehill could definitely be a problem. And, you know, he's going to have to figure some things out. He's going to have to be able to build up on last week. Dio9 says defense is tired. Defense is only been on the field for one series. How are they tired already? Adrian Barr, what's up, my brother Blue Fi? And so now the Browns back on the ball. And Deshaun completes a pass over the middle to Amari Cooper, a very, very good receiver. Looks like he picked up about maybe 6 or 7 yards. And so right now, and the thing that I tend to worry about is I don't want the Tennessee Titans to be the team that a quarterback who struggles, it's their get-right game. We've seen that a lot in the past. And then the Titans go with Jerome Ford on the carry from Deshaun Watson and only picks up about a yard or two. Tackle there around a gang of Titans with the tackle there along with Azeez Al-Shire and sets up a 3rd and 3. And this is where the Titans defense has to get off the field. This is where it's going to be crucial. This is the big down, the money down, 3rd and 3 now. Deshaun trying to get away, and it is incomplete. Tried to go to Jerome Ford over the middle. A little bit of pressure was coming, and the Browns are going to be forced to punt. Good job by the defense. MHVACR coming on in here, 3 and out, absolutely. We got Ronald Coleman, TitanUp, cheering from the workhouse, man. I appreciate you tuning in from work. Again, y'all can also catch up on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, and that again. Dio9 said, here goes the offense. Dio9 just has no faith in the offense whatsoever, but I understand it. And then we got Kinsey on the return, gets to about the 40-yard line and out of bounds. Not a bad return there. I mean, gets to about the 40-yard line, a pretty decent field position, but can Ryan Tannehill lead this offense on a drive? That's what's going to be the focal point here, and I'm sharing the show out to everybody. Definitely make sure y'all come on in and, pass it around to your friends. Let everybody know where they can come on in and join us for this podcast as the Titans and the Browns take off. 3-0 Titans right now. And, the Titans have a chance to do something here, but they have got to take advantage of whatever is given to them. And so the Titans just got to be able to stay patient. Every drive is not going to end in points, but you got to be able to take control. You got to be able to take advantage of situations. And that's just what the Titans are going to have to figure out is good situations to put themselves in. And so that's what they mainly have to do offensively. Defensively, just keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing and let Deshaun Watson make a mistake. That's going to be the major thing that they're going to have to do. So if they can do that, there could be some ways that the Tennessee Titans can make headway. So this is a very important game for them. AFC matchup, a conference rival, old AFC Central rival, and I'm sitting here trying to throw the show out to everybody. So that's why I'm looking down at the moment. So I appreciate y'all being here with me. Of course, I am with the Titan Fan Club of Memphis here at the House of Samurai. Again, I do not own the rights to the music. If you hear the music behind you, but the Tennessee Titans gotta definitely do that. William Jones Nashville checking in. Adrian Martin's right. Hit them likes, y'all. Hit them likes. Let's keep up that momentum. We got a birthday coming up. We got a birthday being celebrated here as well. So we're definitely having a lot of fun. You know, we got a lot going on. Make sure y'all smash that like button and also hit that subscribe button as well. And y'all come on in here with me and let's have some fun. Titans back on the ball. Tannehill goes across the middle, tries to go to Burks, and it was almost intercepted. You got to be careful there with some of those passes, but you got Warren Thornhill, the former Cleveland Browns, the former Kansas City Chief, in there. And they were just showing a replay of Miami. Tannehill goes screen to Tajay Spears, and Spears is going nowhere fast. Just completely stacked up by the Browns defense. This Browns defense is really, really good, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, there's really not any way to try and slice it. They are good. And, you know, the Titans are just going to have to figure out how to get around it. And right now, it is slow. It is a slow going for the Titans as third down comes up. Chig in the backfield. You got Wiley off to the left. Got trips left. Tannehill gets it out to Chig, trying to get him in space. Gets around. And not picking up too much. I mean, this Titan offense not really able to figure things out early. And right now, this Browns defense is dictating the pace of this game. Nice block there by Andre Dillard on Myles Garrett. Kind of a chop, kind of a block low. I'm surprised they didn't call a chop block there. And that sets up, you could have a fake here, but I wouldn't risk it here. Stonehouse gets it away. And it's a nice punt by Stonehouse. Gets it at about the 11-yard line. So not bad. Has the Browns backed up inside of their red zone. So they'll be 1st and 10 for the Browns at their own 11-yard line. But once again, Titan offense struggling. But we knew this was going to be a struggle. I told y'all that on Wednesday. I said it was going to be a low-scoring game. And that is exactly what it looks like it's going to be. It's going to be a low-scoring game. And so you're just going to have to be patient with them, ladies and gentlemen. I know y'all want scores. I know y'all want touchdowns. I know you want a lot of points. But this type of game, you're not going to get a lot of that. Points are going to be at a premium. I definitely guarantee you that. Points are going to be at a premium. Points are going to be hard to come by in this game. And it's going to really come down. It's going to really come down to who. It's going to really come down to who it's going to really come down to who makes the least mistakes. When I come on the Okay. All right, just making sure y'all can hear me pretty good. I'm just trying to make sure. There we go. Making sure y'all can hear me. I just saw that there was almost a fumble. And it's like right now, this Titan team is playing scared. They're playing scared, and they're playing like they're afraid to attack this Browns defense. That's what it really seemed like. And thank y'all for sticking with me. I'm just making sure the sound was right. I did have that issue once before, but now it's much better. But right now, the Tennessee Titans offensively, and some of this is on Tim Kelly too, is they are playing afraid right now. And that is the thing I was hoping that they would not do. I was hoping that they would not play afraid, but it seems like that's what's going on. They are acting scared to attack this defense. I understand the offensive line has limitations. I get that. But right now, Tannehill is reverting back to week one Tannehill. And that's not going to cut it here. I mean, that's just not going to do the job. And again, I know I got to go back. I'm going to have to go back and really rewatch the game to really give an accurate assessment of everything. So, that's something that we're definitely going to do. And that's probably something I'm going to do. I would normally do a post game from here, but I think I'm going to do it at home because then that way I have time to go back, watch the game, and see those tendencies. But, I mean, honestly enough, I would blitz too. I would blitz like crazy too. I appreciate that. Can y'all really hear the music in the background and all? If you can't, that's a good thing. I'm just trying to make sure of that. But right now, the Titans, 8 plays, 8 yards in that first quarter. The Browns, 18 plays, 75 yards. They are in field goal range, and they're not taking advantage of the situation. Daniel goes to the screen. And they're saying he was down. I mean, I don't know if he was down there. But this Titan offense is going nowhere fast. And it looks awful. They go to Chig. He's not down. He's not down. I would challenge that if it's possible, but they might have blown the play dead, which is why they can't challenge it. And Nick Folk gets the kick up, 44 yards. Kick is good. But I think the Titans got cheated there. I think the Titans got cheated there a little bit. How you doing? No kidding. We about to got my liquid courage, my LC, and we are in a tie ball game, 3-all. But this offense, they got to stop acting afraid and attack this defense in some way, shape, or form. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know the Browns are one of the best defenses in the league right now. But the Titans are right now acting afraid. They're acting scared. They're acting afraid to attack this team. Make sure y'all follow on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitter X and Instagram. They're acting scared right now. And, And again, you know, Rashid said it, you know, Spears was open. I mean, it doesn't matter how open he is if Tannehill can't give him the ball or doesn't give him the ball. And, you know, I'm with D09. They're going to continue to blitz. And let's see, Faye says Jalen Duncan out. Yes, he is inactive. Jalen Duncan is inactive for this game. I mean, yeah, it does look like he's reverting back to week one all over again. And I mean, you don't want those ebb and flows, the ups and downs, but right now it's like that's what's going on. It's like Tannehill's going to have a good game, bad game. Good game, bad game. But, I mean, are you surprised? Are you really shocked? I mean, I told y'all before the season started. If you don't take blood pressure medication, you better get prescribed some. Because that's what the Titans do to you. They make your blood pressure go up. They make it so that you're never comfortable. The Titans never win easy. And Nick Folk kicking it off. I mean, we get points out of drive and a touchback by Nick Folk. I mean, we get points out of the drive, but that's a very disappointing drive. That's a very disappointing drive. And, you know, a lot of people are saying Dillard is trash. Dillard is a waste of money. Right now, Dillard ain't looking too good right now. And honestly, it's going to be interesting to see what happens when Skoronski comes back. Do you move Skoronski to left tackle, his natural position? Do you put Dylan Radens at left tackle, his natural position, which is something that the Titan coaching staff has failed to do? Watson, you know, tried to get away, get screen. Got it out to Njoku. Tackle made by Amani Hooker. Might have picked up about 7 there. I mean, right now the Titans feel like they're being nervous on both sides of the ball. Now, granted, I know that the Browns' offensive line is better than ours. There is no doubt about it. The Titan offensive line is not as good as the Brown offensive line. And now give to Kareem Hunt. He gets up the middle, picks up the first down, tackle by Gibby and Azeez Al-Shire, and they pick up the first down with Kareem Hunt, who was just signed last week after Nick Chubb went down with an injury. And, I mean, this Browns offensive line, you got Pokic, you got Treader, you got Batonio, you know, DeJuan Jones, who is a big, huge dude out of Ohio State, you know, in their right tackle in place of Jack Conklin. And, you know, right now this defensive line, they're going to have to figure out some different ways. They may not be able to just rush, you know, straight up. And so they get it out to Amari Cooper, quickly tackled by a gang of Titans, Azeez Al-Shire, Sean Murphy Bunting. But again, they're giving space, which makes it easy for these completions to happen. So the Titans got, I don't know why in the world they play 7 to 10 yards off the ball. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I don't like it. I would rather them play about 3 to 5 yards off the ball. So, again, they're playing off. And so Deshaun Watson, play action, getting pressure, having to roll away. Gibby gets in the way, and the ball is thrown away. Good pursuit there by Jack Gibbons there. And so sets up a 3rd and 4. And, you know, I'm trying to make sure I'm not, you know, making sure everybody else can enjoy the game as well here too. So, you know, they might hear me. So, you know, if that's, you know, I try to make sure it's not an issue for everybody, but I'm just trying to have some fun and things like that and everything. So now we got a 3rd and 4. We got a 3rd and 4 coming up here. And Deshaun Watson incomplete, intended for Amari Cooper. And then a late flag gets thrown in late. And they call pass interference on Sean Murphy Bunting. And now gives them a new set of down. I'm like, where? I mean, I'm looking at it. I mean, come on, y'all. What? That's a bad call. That's a horrible call. That is a horrible call. Because you get within 5 yards to contact the receiver. You get it within 5 yards to contact the receiver. I mean, what is he supposed to do there? So, and now Deshaun Watson in trouble, and he throws it away. He threw it backwards, which could have been a disaster, and they lose a lot of yards. And Elijah Moore picks it up, and Elijah Molden with the tackle. I mean, that could have been worse. That could have been a terrible turn of events here. I don't know what that was. Watson pressured by Azeez Al-Shire. Looked like he's going to get hit. Danico Autry is about to sack him, and he throws it away. And Elijah Moore picks it up way behind the sticks. And now it's 2nd and 26 for the Browns. I mean, I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was. Deshaun going deep now. And you know there's going to be another flag. I saw that coming. And honestly enough, you didn't even, I mean, Christian Fulton didn't even have to do that. He overshot him by a mile. Wow. And Deshaun Watson coming off the field might have took a little hit. So they call roughing the passer, and Deshaun Watson is off the field right now. I mean, come on. I mean, come on. That's a love tap right there. Although it was kind of towards the neck. That was kind of towards the neck. And Christian Fulton might be lucky that wasn't pass interference. Watson back in the game. I thought he was coming off. But now you're giving him good field position off of that. Ah, dang. I mean, Watson's trying to go back to being his Houston self, and the refs have helped him out twice. I mean, that was a pretty good coverage here by Christian Fulton. Then on the other side, Donovan Peoples-Jones, there's Byard in the middle. Everybody was covered. Watson really had nowhere to go. Arden Key could have gotten a sack there. Maybe see if they could get him out of field goal range. But the refs have definitely helped out. And Watson getting it complete to Elijah Moore, picking up about 8. And that'll set up a 3rd down. 3rd and about maybe 1. And so appreciate everybody joining me here on the on TNT Live. Browns Titans going at it, but I mean, right now the Titan defense is gonna have to get Deshaun Watson on the ground. And then they try to quickly go for it on 3rd down, see if they can get the 1st down, and they may have gotten it. So it is a 1st down for the Browns, with Harrison Bryant getting the snap under center, picking up that 1st down. I mean, that was, a tricky play right there. And so we got 1st and 10 now for the Browns. Watson's dropping back. And it's an easy pitch and catch. Touchdown, Browns. And that is exactly what you don't want. I mean, was left wide open. And that touchdown was not Sion Taki. That was Jerome Ford, the backup running back. And if this offense can't move the ball, and they had a mismatch, Azeez Al-Shire was out having to cover Jerome Ford. That's a good play call. And I mean, double move, that's something that Azeez Al-Shire isn't exactly used to doing. And that could be the big difference, because if this offense can't get moving, this could be a major problem. The kick is up and the kick is good by Hopkins. And now the Browns are up 10-3 in this game. And, you know, and it got helped by two egregious penalties. The Arden Key one I kind of see, but that pass interference on Sean Murphy-Bunting I don't see, I don't get, because that was one where the Titans could have been off the field. And Faye was like, why is Al on a wide receiver? No, he was on a running back. And that's what happened. They took advantage of the matchup, and you know what? Again, that's, you know, Jim Schwartz could have that effect. So Titans down 10-3 rather. We're going to take a quick break for just a moment.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits. I'm losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Yeah. There's no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions. Each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
That's it, the end of the song. Next time you'll sing along. Trust me, there's nothing wrong. I just need to carry on, cause society's a myth put there to make you sick.
All right, Joe, we are back.
Don't ask questions, shut
We
your
are back.
lid.
And Titans gotta try to, they're gonna have to figure out something offensively, because if they don't, this game could get out of hand really, really fast. First and 10, Tannehill drop back, but gets pressure from Darius Smith and has to throw it away. I mean, right now, he got the ball thrown away, but Darius Smith coming with the pressure. And that was a good job by Tannehill not taking the sack there. But, I mean, the problem is that you know, you're not getting help. And I mean, you had a tight end trying to block Zadarius Smith. Second down, got to DeAndre Hopkins and picks up a first down. Big play needed by the Tennessee Titans there. That's the first down of the game for the Tennessee Titans here. Got a wide open Hopkins, and I mean, that was a play that they desperately needed. They needed a play like that. It was a nice, quick play. I mean, maybe they'll finally figure it out what to do there. So now 1st and 10. Give to Tajay Spears. Spears weaves his way through the defense. Maybe picks up about 6 or 7 yards there. A nice play there. And I definitely agree with the crowd here. You know, the crowd here at the House of Samurai here getting a little antsy. They're like, you know, show something, and that is a good point. You know. Tannehill getting it out in the flat. I believe that is Chig. And that is, but it maybe picks up a couple of yards right there. And we know that this Browns crowd is gonna get there's a flag on the play. Tannehill got it complete. Got it complete to Burks, but the only problem is there's a flag on the play. And I'm probably thinking it's going to be holding. And it looks like it's going to be holding. And they're going to decline. Holding against Andre Dillard. And Andre Dillard is horrible. He's horrible. So, I mean, Andre Dillard, they don't pick up the first down, and they're going to have to, I mean, it's third down, so they didn't decline it because it would have been 4th and 2. So they're like, you know what, we'll take third down. So 3rd and 12. I mean, right now, you're probably looking at a punting situation. And what happened here is a false start. False start on Chig. That's false start on Chig right there. And these are the play. I mean, these type of penalties kill drives. I mean, you had the holding on Andre Dillard. Now you had the false start on Chig. And, I mean, Darryl Robinson said, if we lose to the Browns, I'm going to lose it. It's not looking too hot right now. Not looking too hot. 3rd and 17 now. And there's another flag on the play. And I mean, you can see it on the Brown faces. They're like, they're jumping. They're like, hey, we ready to come after you. And that is against Myles Garrett. He got a little bit too antsy right there. It's like, you know, they're ready to pin their ears back. And you can see Chig. And you can see Chig is trying to get in there to kind of help, to get in there to try to help Andre Dillard because Andre Dillard cannot block. You know, this might have been a bad pickup. I'm going to have to look at Andre Dillard's contract and see if there's a way we could get out of it. Tannehill dropping out. And Burks gets held. And finally there's a flag that goes our way for once. Emerson Jr. on the coverage there was trying to go to Burks. Burks almost had a way to catch it, but it looks like it's going to be pass interference on the Browns. Finally, maybe some luck on our side. Pass interference on the Browns, so that gives us an automatic first down. You know, we always said you got to have that one play that maybe could be the big play. Maybe this is it for the Titans offensively. Is a penalty. Give to Henry. And this Browns defense is not going to let them run. I mean, this Browns defense is not going to let you run. I mean, this Browns defense is top 5 in every category defensively. They are tied for 3rd against the run. They are the number 2 overall defense in the league, and they're playing like it. And the Titans are playing scared, and this time it could be neutral zone infraction here. Instead of 2nd and 13, 2nd and 8. And you can tell these Browns defenders, they want to get, they jumping. They're ready to get after. They feel like they smell blood in the water. And this is where the Titans maybe can use that against them. I'm sure Colorado's O-line is bigger than ours. Probably not. Probably not. 2nd and 8 now after the penalty on the Browns. Toss to Henry. I mean, doesn't look like he's getting anywhere. And that toss play, my goodness. I don't know why they still keep it in there. I mean, the Browns defense is not going to let you run on them. But again, this is where you have to be patient, but not afraid. And right now, the Titan offense, and I include Tim Kelly in this, they seem to be afraid right now. They seem to be afraid. Do any of you agree with that? It seems like this Titan offense is scared. They are playing scared right now. And, you know, the whole run, punt idea, I told y'all, play to win, don't play not to lose. And then Tannehill gets sacked. I mean, this Browns defense is pinning their ears back. They're like, this offensive line cannot block us, and they can't. I mean, they're going to confuse them. They're going to blitz them. Jim Schwartz is definitely showing himself. I mean, spin move on Brewer, and then you got the twist, and Garrett gets to him. I mean, Tannehill is going back to his old scared self. And it almost looked like it was going to go down at about the 1, but it goes into the end zone, Stonehouse punt. Right now, the Browns defense is dominating this football game, and the Titans offense has absolutely no answer for them right now. Second quarter, Titans 10, Browns 7. I'm going to take a breather for
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, oh. And this is just the beginning, I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got.
All right, y'all, I am back. And right now, I am back, and right now we are back in here. Titans down 10-3, but the problem is the Browns are in control. They are in thorough control. Anyone will look this bad, but it is not over yet. I mean, and then they try to go to Jerome Ford again on first down, but picks up about a yard. Darrow says, Tanny's our best option no matter how much he plays scared. I don't know. If Tanny keeps playing like this, you know, there might be time to go elsewhere. We need a spark. I agree. This Browns defense, elite, they definitely are. The Browns are definitely showing that. They are elite. And it's complete to Amari Cooper. I thought it might have been incomplete. And they said he might have stepped out of bounds. I honestly thought this was going to be incomplete, but Fulton basically, wow, that is a nice catch. I mean, did he go out of bounds? I don't think he did. They stopped it prematurely. Browns might have got robbed there. But here's the thing. They called the play dead. They called the play dead instead of letting it keep going. And so, I mean, I think it's wherever they called the play dead. It would not shock me if they give him a touchdown off of this. I mean, what can go wrong kind of has went wrong in this game. And again, the Titans are playing scared. And it looked like they're kind of starting to play scared on both sides of the ball. More so on offense than there is on defense. And so now we got about 2:04 remaining in the first half, in a very turbulent first half for the Tennessee Titans. I mean, Deshaun Watson, gets a big play, tried to get it to Amari Cooper again, and it is incomplete. And again, this is the thing that I was worried about. One thing that I could be worried about, and I didn't think about this until late yesterday, is we always seem to be the team other teams get right against. We always seem to be the team that, you know, when another team is struggling really bad, when another team doesn't have it all together, the Tennessee Titans are that team that, oh yeah, we can fix our issues in this game. And that is a problem. Titans down 10-3, 2 minutes to go.
When you feel low, you can
still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, go. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make.
Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency. A message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with. Now they looking nervously, and I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better, see. I will outwork you, turn you to an enemy. Hurt you so bad that you're gonna need some therapy. I got the motherfucking recipe. I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. You'll be looking small when you're standing right next to me. I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
All right, y'all. We are back. And I mean, we have to use specialty to cover up our weakness. I mean, right now, we're playing not great on either side of the ball. I mean, right now, they're having an issue. They're having to tackle and wrap up. They get it to Jerome Ford, picks up a few yards, sets up a third down. But, I mean, offensively, I mean, you know, that if the Browns only get a field goal out of this situation or by some miracle they have to punt the ball, they better thank the refs, because if they let that play continue, that's a touchdown and it's 17-3 instead. But right now, Deshaun Watson has not been hit yet. Or he's been hit, but he hasn't went down. And Deshaun Watson looking like his old self from Houston, I mean, evading, and it sets up a fourth down, got it to Njoku in the flat, picked up only a couple of yards, 4th and 4, but Deshaun Watson, I mean, he looks like his old self from Houston a little bit, and that is not what you don't want. Who is the better quarterback, Tannehill or Watson? Right now, today, it looks like it's Deshaun Watson. I mean, Hooker comes on the blitz, nearly has him, and just couldn't finish it. I mean, man. And so now with 1:05 to go, the Browns are looking like they're going to take 3 here. A 52-yard attempt for Dustin Hopkins. And, you know, he did struggle last week. He did miss a kick last week against the Steelers. So this is from 52. Hopkins' kick is up, and I think it's good. I mean, by some miracle, they only hold it to 3. But, I mean, it should have even been that. And, I have a pretty uneasy feeling of how this game is going. I'm not liking the way this game is going. It looked like it's going to get worse. And I'm praying to God that I'm wrong. And so Tennessee Titans offensively are needing to figure things out. They have got to figure out a way to move the football, because if they don't, I mean, the Browns are just going to eat them up a little bit. I mean, like I said, Deshaun Watson, Deshaun Watson is slightly looking like the Deshaun Watson of old. And I thought that would be a bad thing. But Titans have got to figure some things out. They have got to figure some things out. Down 13-3. Be right back in just a second.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits. I'm losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift. Oh.
You know what, D09? I may have to eat those words. You know, I did say you were looking at the cup half empty instead of half full, but the way this offense is played this first half, I understand. Hey, what do I tell y'all? If I make a mistake or if I'm wrong, hold me accountable. D09, I'm holding myself accountable. Because right now this offense looks putrid, pathetic, lethargic, lifeless right now. They got one play to Hopkins and that's it. This entire half, the Browns have dominated. 147 yards for the Browns. The Titans have just 13 yards of offense. And he gets it to Hopkins. The question is, was he in? It looks like he was out, but let's see. One. Yeah, that's not a catch. He was out of bounds. But right now, the Tennessee Titans, I mean, one of their players has more yards. Hopkins like, go back to me again. But I think the booth is going to take a look at Hopkins like 2 feet down. Or maybe the Titans are calling a timeout to say, hey, I want to take a look at that. But I think they're definitely going to try to take a look at that. So it is under review right now. To see if, I mean, originally, it did not look like he got both feet down. DeAndre says he got both feet down. I would like to take a look at that and see, did he? But right now, the Browns are miles ahead of the Titans right now. I mean, right now, if you take a look at it, David Njoku on his 3 catches has as many yards as the entire Titans offense. One. Oh, did that toe drag? Yeah, that toe might have dragged a bit. A little bit. So I see what D-Hop is talking about now. I see what D-Hop is talking about. I can't tell. But I think I might see what D-Hop was talking about. Okay. And they did rule it as a incomplete pass, but I did see what D Hop was trying to say on that, and so they said it was incomplete. That was a booth review. Would have been nice if that had worked. And then they try to go across the middle to Burks, and Denzel Ward on the coverage, and Denzel Ward, one of the best corners, one of the better corners in the league on the stop there. I mean, Burks looked like he catches it and then couldn't hold it in. It looked like he caught it, and then Denzel Ward kind of knocks it away. And that sets up a third down. I mean, right now, this Titan offense is lifeless right now. It is lifeless. We got third down, Tannehill trying to get it out. He got the D-Hop again, and I think this time he's in. This time he's in. This time he's in. First down, Titan. And finally, something happened that we desperately need. This time he's in. There is no question about it. This time he's in. 45 seconds to go in midfield. I mean, yeah, you could try to get in the field goal range, but you got to try to score. You got to try to score here. And Tannehill might be trying to get a little too happy going back to Hopkins again, but I understand. I understand. Go to your horses. Go to your horse that is a big-time horse. Wherever Denzel Ward is not, that's where you need to throw the ball. And here's Derek Roberts talking about we got a coach better play better. I mean, look, don't want to hear that. And unfortunately, right now, Derrick Henry not a factor. I mean, we've had more yards on the last two plays than we've had the entire first half. Get it to Tajay Spears outside on 2nd and 10. Might have picked up about 5 there, and it sets up a third down and at least stops the clock. I mean, yeah, it'd be nice to get in the field goal range, but you got to be able to score. I mean, get the first down. You still got 2 timeouts remaining. First down inside of the 40. And if you can get to about maybe the 36, maybe the 35, you get into field goal range for Nick Folk. And then Tannehill goes screen out to the flat to Tajay Spears. And I mean, it's 29 seconds to go, 4th and 4. I mean, you need 4 yards. You're in no man's land. And I think they're leaving the offense on the field here. 4th and 4. I mean, you got 29 seconds to go in the first half. What do you have to lose? Tannehill goes up and is caught by Chris Moore. And Chris Moore keeps running. Got it inside of the 10-yard line. And, man, did we need a spark. That is DeAndre Hopkins' catch. That is a pretty big play right there. 19 seconds to go. The Titans are threatening to score here. And remember, they get the ball to start the second half. So, I mean, if you can get a 2-for-1, that could be something. Well, I'm having some fun. Hopefully everybody here in the House of Samurai, and y'all can see some of the fans. I got my guy Darrell celebrating his birthday. I'm trying to get him to turn around. Darrell, turn around for me. We got him celebrating his birthday. You heard what he said. Now you really heard what he said. So Titans are threatening inside at the 11-yard line. You definitely got a field goal here, but you got to go for 6. Go for 6. And he was trying to go to Hopkins there, and Anthony Walker is right there. You get 4 plays. Try to go to Hopkins. I had to tie my shoe up a little bit. But it's 2nd and 10. I'm like, hey, you get 4 plays here in this situation. Yeah, you get 3, but I'd rather get 6. Get it inside to Spears, and you might have to use your timeout here. They got 1 timeout left in you. 13 seconds to go. You might have to use it here. And right here, what you got to do is take a shot at the end zone. You take a shot, you go to the end zone, and if nothing is there, you go incomplete, and you take the 3. So right now, the Titans will get the second half kickoff. I mean, 3 would be cool to be down 13-6, but I would rather get 7. Hopkins or Burks. And now the Browns are calling the timeout. I think the Browns are trying to see what the Titans have up so that they can set up defensively to try to stop them. And so, I am working on something right now. I was trying to make sure that my sound was still coming through pretty good, and it looks like it is. So, Jim Schwartz, he's going to figure out this. Is Henry in the game at least? That, you know what? I did not notice that. A touchdown would be nice. A touchdown would be nice here. Henry is not in the game right now. Hopkins or Burks should be getting this ball. If it's done there, throw it away. And sack on the play. Andre Dillard is just absolutely getting housed by Myles Garrett. And you have no more timeouts, so instead of even getting 3, you get nothing. You don't even get a field goal out of it. Andre Dillard. And Tannehill can't get rid of the ball. Andre Dillard is absolutely pathetic. Andre Dillard couldn't block a flower. And that is horrible. That is horrible. Andre Dillard can't block. I know Andre Dillard couldn't block me. I probably have about 3 or 4 sacks in this game if I'm going around Andre Dillard because I got technique. I know, bull rush is not my best weapon. Rip is not my best weapon. I could swim around Andre Dillard all day, every day. Andre Dillard probably couldn't block me. Matter of fact, I know he couldn't block me. And right now, it's bad. TA losing his. I understand. So right now, everybody, we're going to take a breather for a minute. Titans down 13-3 at the half. And it ain't looking hot, y'all. Titans had a chance at 3, got nothing. So I'm going to take a quick breather, y'all. 13-6 at the half. I'll be right back in just a little bit.
They call me a god.
go off like a weapon. Fuel to the top, got a filled up engine. In my thoughts, obsession, I will not stop, no, I'm never second guessing. I got a God complex, haters love to hate, but I never feel pressed. Got a lot on my plate, but I never get stressed. I'll take all the pressure like I'm acing this test. Tear it up like I'm Jason. I see the world like it's ready for the taking. I see this place like a game I'm playing. Straight to the bank to collect my payments. No negotiations, it's my way, I was born impatient. And like a damn Freemason, I'll run this nation.
They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god.
I don't know how to stop, I just go till I drop. Whether it's working or shots, give it all that I got. You can watch me work in my element. Anyone in the way is irrelevant. You wanna cross me, cool, not intelligent, cause I don't forget shit like an elephant. Go ahead and tempt me, put it on the line and you'll come up empty. If I got time, I'm deadly, never caught off guard, no, I'm always ready. I got a hand real steady, look me in the eye and you'll see no hezzy. About to get real messy, I'll put you in a grid 6 feet like Kenny.
They call me a god. 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 They call me a god.
Let's go! I'm about to go off like a weapon. Fuel to the top, got a filled up engine. In my thoughts, obsession, I will not stop, no, I'm never second guessing. I got a God complex, haters love to hate, but I never feel pressed. Got a lot on my plate, but I never get stressed. I'll take all the pressure like I'm acing this test. Tear it up like I'm Jason. I see the world like it's ready for the taking. I see this place like a game I'm playing. Straight to the bank to collect my payments. No negotiations, it's my way, I was born impatient. And like a damn Freemason, I'll run this nation.
They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god.
I don't know how to stop, I just go till
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits. I'm losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Yeah. There's no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions. Each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel
Welcome back, y'all. The Titans down 13-3 right now to the Cleveland Browns. Doesn't look too hot right now. Titans offensively just look lifeless. It is absolutely pathetic. Derrick Henry, 4 carries, -7 yards. Tannehill, 11 of 18, just 91 yards, has been sacked 3 times, twice by Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett is having Myles Garrett has 2.5 sacks. Myles Garrett is having a field day. And a lot of it is Andre Dillard. Andre Dillard cannot block anybody. Right now, the Titans have 67 yards of total offense in this game. That's it. 67 total yards. -2 on the ground. Now, the Browns only have 19 yards, so neither team can run the ball. But Deshaun Watson slightly looks like his older self. Like his old self. And Darren Roberts says 4 carries. Is this for real? Right now, yes. Why? I mean, you got to notice the Browns defense is dictating this game. The Browns defense is dictating this game. Right now, we're not playing our game. We're playing Cleveland Brown football just the way Jim Schwartz wants it. And that's the thing. Jim Schwartz, I said it, that Jim Schwartz would know how to attack this offense. Even though it's a little bit different, it's the same concept. There's a few players that he knows. Jim Schwartz knows how to attack this offense, and it is showing. It is showing genius work by Jim Schwartz in this game. It is, his fingerprints are all over it. I'm like, if I was Mike Vrabel, I'm like, why didn't you keep this guy on staff? But he wanted to coordinate, which I get it and I respect that. Again, I do not own the rights to this music, but you know, it is, you know, something that, I mean, the Tennessee Titans better try to figure it out. They better figure it out fast, because if they don't, they're going to be up Craps Creek. And they're going to be up Craps Creek really, really fast. And, you know, I'm not exactly surprised that the offense is playing as bad as they are. I'm really not that surprised, because, I mean, I expected it to be a low-scoring game. I expected it to be, I said 17-13, but, I mean, right now the Titans might not even make it to 10. And that's just bad. Remember my key, be patient, not afraid. Right now the Titans are not being patient, they're being afraid. They're playing not to lose instead of playing to win. Limit big plays. I mean, they've kind of given up they've given up a couple of big plays. Maybe not too many, but Deshaun Watson is kind of looking like his old self. Hold the line. We're not holding the line on either side of the ball. We're not getting good pressure on Watson, and the offensive line, particularly Andre Dillard's getting his ass kicked. Let's just call it what it is. Andre Dillard is getting his ass kicked by Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett is an excellent defensive player, but Andre Dillard is making him look like the greatest defensive player of all time. I know he's not. Lawrence Taylor would have something to say about that. Warren Sapp would have something to say about that. But right now we're making Myles Garrett look like a superhuman. Limit big plays, we've given up some, and that's not good. Be in attack mode, we haven't been. So right now the Titans are not following any of our keys right now. And it is absolutely humiliating right now the way this Titan team is playing. So, you know, they're going to have to make some adjustments, and they're going to have to make them fast in in the locker room. And if I'm Vrabel right now, I would be yelling at this team, saying, y'all are playing like wimps. I don't want to say what I really want to say because I'm trying to keep it as family friendly as possible. Right now, that's why I got to drink some liquid courage. Because I might have lost a little courage on this. But right now, the Cleveland Browns are dominating this game on both sides of the ball, particularly in the trenches where it's won and lost. They are dominating. The Titans only have 4 first downs in that first half. And now the Titans have to get the ball. And the Titans have to get the ball to start the third quarter when they could have had a touchdown. It could be 13-10 or at least 13-6. And right now they're saying, like the reporters say, Vrabel is basically saying, get to the fourth quarter. I mean, the problem is getting to the fourth quarter how? Zach Carpenter says they're bigger than us. I mean, they're just, they're inserting their will, right now. And the Titan offense are playing afraid. Derrick Henry trying to bounce outside. That might have been his best run of the day so far. You got to get Derrick Henry involved. But right now, Andre Dillard is having an absolutely horrific game. And, I mean, really the entire offensive line on that left side is having a bad game. The whole offense as a whole. Myles Garrett is a man possessed. 2nd and 1 after getting 9 on that play. I was surprised it was 9. That was a great run. Spears and Henry. And now they give it to Spears. Spears tried to get outside. And, I mean, right now this Browns defense, they are faster. They look bigger. They look stronger. I mean, and I'm sorry, I'm giving the Browns maybe way too many compliments, but, I mean, Spears could have bounced it outside here. Instead, he's trying to cut it back inside where there's no room to cut back inside. And it's now 3rd and 2, which I would have been keeping Henry in there. I'm like, it's like 2nd and short. You keep Henry in the game, at least with the threat of play action. So I'm not liking that. And then you get it to Hopkins on 3rd down to pick up the first down. I mean, that's what we need. I mean, finally, we get a first down. I'm like, wow, first down? That's a rarity. Hopkins 3 for 48 right now. They're like, look, just get the first down. Titans 1st and 10. I mean, they are all up on the line like they're going to blitz again. Give to Henry, and he's getting nothing. This offensive line is getting no push whatsoever, and the Browns are doing exactly everything they want. They are showing blitz, and they are coming. They are putting 5, 6, 7 guys right there up on the line, and they're basically saying, I dare you to stop us. I dare you to run the ball on us. And we are playing the Browns game right now. I mean, although in a way it's ugly, but I didn't want it to be this ugly. Henry runs into his own guy, and nothing is going right offensively for the Titans. Up front, the Titans they are getting absolutely clobbered up front. They are getting utterly annihilated up front. Brewer not looking hot. I mean, nobody is holding their blocks. And I think they might have been calling illegal shift. So I think they're going to replay the down. But now it's 3rd and 13. I'm like, Lou Man says we're going to come back. I'm like, I don't know. This has been pure ugliness. Jim Schwartz, I cannot lie. Defensively, he is calling a masterful game. I got to give it to him. And I'm sorry, I'm just being honest, y'all. Tannehill trying to pass outside. Maybe has a man. And it is just out of the hands of Traylon Burks. Had him open. And Tannehill would like to have had that one back because that would have been a big play. You could have had Hopkins there in the middle. And then Tannehill was basically trying to tell him where to go. Burks right there. I mean, Tannehill was late. Tannehill's late on that one. Punt inside the 20. And, I mean, you got to tackle him and you get him inside of the 15. Good pursuit there by the punt team right there, setting them back. I mean, that's right now, Ryan Stonehouse might be our best offensive weapon. But Tannehill, again, Tannehill is basically playing exactly like he played in week 1. I mean, that would have been a big play there. You could have had a first down to Hopkins, or you could have had that big play to Burks, but he was late on the pass there. So, I mean, there were chances. But Titans down 13-3.
I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself.
Keep rocking with me.
So I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up.
Miles ahead of him.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch. Always have a plan to stay
right
tough.
now, we're going to take a look at the scores around the league. Detroit up on the Falcons 13-3. Saints rolling on the Packers right now 17-0. Dolphins destroying the Broncos at home 35-13.
We ain't got nothing to hide. We move forward like soldiers. You better wake up for the pay stub or you'll pay up. Don't make love to the game, bruh. Fuck the game up. Change up, rearrange stuff to your greatness. Same us for the way up. Play the game, bruh.
13-3 on the Jets. Bills 16, nothing. And I should have started Trevor Lawrence. I mean, I should have started Tua on my fantasy team.
You know I'm always honest. There ain't no way I'll never stop.
I should have started Tua on my fantasy team. I mean, Tyreek Hill is kind of saving me right now.
She like to hurt me and maim. I'm always working to change, but she's still lurking the same.
I should have had Tua.
I
maybe should have had Sutton over Garrett Wilson.
They hate themselves in society, so I let them speak quietly while my actions speak wider. See, they be hiding in privacy with the screen. Oh, the irony to hate someone who's trying to be whatever they would like to be. We all feel the anxiety. We make our own rivalries. Yo, so where is all the positivity? I feel like
right
we
now,
all just
Titans, we're getting back to it now. Jerome Ford gets outside. One of his better runs of the day. And AZ Mick, that's been the theme. Like I said, that's been the theme of the day, is that we're getting kind of beat on both sides of the lines right now. I mean, the offensive line can't hold up. They can't. And the Texans up on the Jaguars 17-0. Jags not looking too hot either. So that's kind of a good thing. 2nd and 1 now. Right now, the Browns look like the better offense. And then to Donovan Peoples-Jones, did he stay in bounds? It looks like he may have. But, I mean, and again, Roger McCreary doesn't turn around. 1, 2, Don't know if that other foot was in. It looked like it was. They call it incomplete. They call it incomplete. Or better yet, there was a penalty. I don't get it. That if they call it incomplete, I don't know what that call was. I don't get it. But DO9 says their defense is as elite as they come. The Browns defense, I will say the Browns look like they have a championship level defense. They do. They have a championship defense. If Watson figures things out, the Browns could be dangerous. And right now, Watson 17 of 22, 175. I mean, Watson looks like the better quarterback. The Browns look like the better offense. The Browns definitely the better defense. I mean, right now it's all Browns right now. And Jerome Ford gets outside 2nd and 10, picks up about 8 and sets up a 3rd and short. But, I mean, right now, the Browns are imposing their will, and it's eventually going to hurt this defense later because they're not going to be able to get off their blocks as fast. They're going to be tired as the game goes on. So right now, this Browns team is starting to wear on the Titans defense, which is actually our strength. And the Browns, they are stopped on 3rd down and 2. Azeez Al-Shire leading the charge. The defense trying to keep them in this game, but the question is, are they going to go for it on 4th and 2? Or are they going to call on their punt team? And right now they're going for it. They are going for it. 4th and 10, 4th and 2, you could tell the Browns, they do not respect our offense. They're like, hey, if they don't get it, that's fine. The Titan offense ain't going to be able to move the ball anyway, and our defense is great. They trust their elite defense. Incomplete, and now a flag. Once again. And the refs are, and I think they said one thing, and I did read the article. You're hearing it from the people here. I mean, that is a horrible call. And, you know, they've been saying, I read an article on Titans Wire that, you know, the ref in this game, tends to, you know, favor the home team a bit on some calls. And so that's something that I did see on a in an article. I'm trying to find that article on Titans Wire, but they said this particular ref tends to lean toward the home team and give the home team an advantage. And now 2nd and 13, throw and catch made by Amari Cooper. And it sets up a 3rd down. So now it's 3rd down. 3rd and 5 now. The defense has got to find a way to get off the field here. Watson finds Donovan Peoples-Jones. 1st down, Browns, and right now the Browns are just imposing their will. And the only problem is I'm looking at Andre Dillard's contract, and that is if you cut Andre Dillard after this season, you know, his cap hit goes up. So you will have $7 million in dead cap. You only save about $3 million. You save only $3 million. So unfortunately, he's going to be on the team next year too. Deshaun trying to get away and get outside, and they track him down as he had tried to escape the pocket. Tierra Tart is still down at the moment. D09 says he's over it. I understand. And Big Tierra Tart is down. Hopefully it is not something serious, but it is not looking good because he is down. He's been down for a minute. And they're probably going to take a break on this one. But right now, the Browns are miles and miles ahead of the Titans. And this is turning out to be a horrible contract on Andre Dillard. 3 years, $29 million. I mean, he only counts $2.5 million against the cap right now. But next year, he's going to count $10 million against the cap with dead cap of $7.8 million on that. So you unfortunately can't get out of this contract even if you wanted to. I mean, you may be able to get out of it after 2024. But I don't know how they're going to get out of it. But Andre Dillard's contract is looking more awful by the day. So, Titans down 13-3. It looks like it's a lot worse. Titans got to figure things out. And they're reverting back to their. Tannehill is reverting back to his old self. Tim Kelly is being more like Todd Downing than he is being himself. And it's just well, right now, I'm trying to figure it out. Like, what do the Titans do? Because right now, the Tennessee Titans look lifeless on offense, and it also seems like they're just basically draining the life out of the defense as well. And that's just something that you don't want, is where how bad your offense is playing is wearing on your defense. And it is definitely doing that. Because again, now the Browns are in the red zone. Deshaun Watson, he almost got in the end zone there. He picks up the first down, and they're threatening again. And, well, I think I know what's up now. And this game, it started to get out of reach. I already know what happened. I already know ESPN was even ahead of me on that. And, you know, I'm starting to say this game is about over. Watson gives to Jerome Ford, and he's in. Touchdown Browns. And the way this offense is playing, this game is getting out of reach. This game is pretty much out of reach now. And, you know, I'm sorry, Mark. I mean, you know, I hate to be negative. I hate to be a Debbie Downer, but y'all know me. I'm going to tell the truth. I'm going to be objective. And the thing is, right now, this entire team is lifeless. The offense is basically killing their defense by themselves. The Tennessee Titan offense is whooping their defense because the Titan offense has absolutely no life. And now the defense has no life either. The defense is losing their life. And the Browns are just all in control. 20-3 Browns. And it's been all Browns all day. And, it's, people here trying to find something to, feel better about, but I'm sorry, y'all. I know I sound like a Debbie Downer, and I'm trying not to be, but it is a lot harder. It is a lot harder to be optimistic when you see how horrible this offense looks, which makes me feel what happened last week was an anomaly. That's definitely what it feels. And I get it. Parker D says, why did we sign Dillard? I'm starting to wonder that myself. Right now, I understand they're paying money to Dillard, but you got to figure to put Skoronski at left tackle or maybe Dylan Radins at left tackle at this point. Dillard cannot play on this team anymore. They're going to have to find a way to get out of this deal. And I mean, honestly, after this year, if you got to eat the money next year, you're going to have plenty of cap space next year. I might just say eat the dead money next year. Just eat the dead money. Get rid of Andre Dillard because Dillard absolutely sucks. He is just as bad. And I want to ask y'all a question in the chat. Is Andre Dillard just as bad or worse than Dennis Daly? I would not be surprised if any of y'all say that Andre Dillard is worse than Dennis the Dud Daly. Andre Dillard is as bad as a nasty dill pickle. That's what I'm going to call him. Andre Dill Pickle. He's a dill pickle, and it's nasty. Dill pickles are nasty. And I'm not talking about in a good way. I'm talking about nasty as in they taste awful. And that's what Andre Dillard is. He is as awful as a dill pickle. Keon says just as bad. Again, I would not be surprised if some of y'all said worse than Dennis Daly. He's absolutely horrible. And so now Tannehill on offense trying to throw and throws to nobody. Ryan Tannehill, this is it for him. This is it for him. And it would not be surprising if somewhere mid-season they just go to Malik or Will Levis anyway. And right now, the more exciting thing that's going on is some line dancing going on the other side. I don't even want to show me. Give to Derrick Henry, and Derrick Henry picks up maybe 1 yard. And it sets up third down. I mean, DeJuan Jones is looking like a way better option than Andre Dillard right now. He does. Derrick Henry, 8 carries, 6 yards. The Browns defense has dictated this entire game from the word go. And it's not even funny. This Titan offense, no life. It is lifeless. And then, of course, Jig drops the ball. I mean, oh my God, this Titan offense is so awful, it's funny. I have to laugh to keep from crying. I have to laugh to keep from being so upset. We thought the Saints game, the Titans offense looked awful. I mean, this Titan offense is about to be historically awful. And really, I don't really think it's even Tim Kelly's fault. This is bad execution. And the Titan faithful here are just like, let's just have some fun. Try to find some fun in it. You can see Derrick Henry look pissed off, and I don't blame him. He should be pissed off. This entire team should be embarrassed. The Tennessee Titans are embarrassing themselves today. On both sides of the ball. Defense looks bad too. And right now, there might be some people that are saying I'm too loud. I don't give a damn right now. I don't give a damn right now. Shoot, hear me out because I'm telling you the truth. So I'm trying to enjoy my peoples up in here. If somebody think I'm being too loud or being too negative, damn all that. I don't give a fuck right now. And that's just the honest truth. Titans look awful, pathetic, lethargic, lifeless. Look like they are a waste of space at the moment. Just throw it to D-Hop the rest of the game. I mean, let him get his stats up. Yeah, let's just do that. Because you know what? DeAndre Hopkins is about the only thing that has went right. Jig can't catch right now. Burks is struggling. Tannehill is only throwing for 96 yards. The Titans have an offense hasn't even gotten 100 yards yet. Do y'all know how terrible that is? 85 yards of total offense. 85 yards of total offense. That's all it is. Well, I think the Jags suck, period. I mean, I'm about to kick Trevor Lawrence off of my fantasy team. I'm going to start Tua the rest of the way because, you know, your boy Trevor Lawrence is costing me victories right now. And it's embarrassing. It is embarrassing. The Colts without Anthony Richardson, the Texans are looking better than us right now. I mean, it's Texans 17, Jags 10. Every other team in the AFC South looks better than us. Well, Trevor Lawrence better give me some points. Right now, the Browns are running it. And the Titans finally get a sack. Wow, it took forever. But the Titans actually got a sack. I'm not even excited to say that right now. But the Titans do get a sack. Wow. Let me drink some more liquid courage because I think I've been down. So now we got 2nd and 19. He gets it over the middle to Kareem Hunt. Picks up minimal yards and sets up a 3rd and long. But, I mean, unless the Titans find a way to score and get back in this game, it doesn't look like things are just going from bad to worse. And, you know, third and 9, and they try to set up a screen to Kareem Hunt, and it's set up good. And it's a first down for the Titans. I'm like, my God. And I'm trying to figure out what to say. And right now, the Titans are struggling right now the Titans are struggling on both sides of the ball. You know, they stopped Kareem Hunt there, Jerome Ford on first down there, but I just saw a stat. The Browns are 5 of 9 on third down offensively. Whereas the Titans on third down are just 2 of 10. So third down on both sides of the ball, very, very bad. 2nd and 12 for the Browns. And Deshaun Watson is just doing anything he wants right now. He is just doing absolutely anything he wants. Amari Cooper, 6 for 73 right now. Amari Cooper, 6 for 73. Elijah Moore, 7 for 47 right now. And Amari Cooper has just about as many yards as the Tennessee Titans do as an offense. He has 73 yards, Titans have 83. Green out to Elijah Moore. Picks up another catch. I don't know what to say, y'all. I am literally speechless at the moment at how this game is going. I knew this game wasn't going to be easy, but my God, it makes me feel like the Browns coaching staff is basically in the Titans' head. Like, they know what we're going to do before we do. It really feels like the Cleveland Browns, Kevin Stefanski and Jim Schwartz, they are basically in Vrabel and Tim Kelly's head. It's like the Browns know what the Titans are going to do before they do. They are miles ahead. I mean, the Titans are getting outplayed. They are getting outclassed. They are getting outcoached. They are getting outdone in absolutely every facet of the game. They are getting thoroughly outdone everywhere. Everywhere. Sean Watson, out of the reach of Sean Murphy Bunting, possibly could have been a pick, and then Murphy Bunting like, okay, you gonna throw another flag on me? So now it's 4th down, and it looks like the punt team is coming on for the Browns, so they actually get a stop. I mean, right now, I don't know where the points are going to come from, ladies and gentlemen. This Titan offense is lifeless. They're dead right now. And the Browns barely get the punt off. And at the 11-yard line, Mason Kinsey with a fair catch. But, I mean, I don't know how the Titans are going to move the ball. And Myles Garrett and, Zadarius Smith, they are probably so happy to get back on the field now because they're thinking, let's just turn it loose. And that's what Jim Schwartz is probably going to do. He is going to unleash on this Titan offense now. This is why I would never bet on the Titans in any capacity, because they are going to disappoint you every single time. Give to Derrick Henry, and he gets about 8 yards there, and that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter. So now We're on to the fourth quarter in what has been an absolutely lethargic performance. It has been an absolutely lethargic performance by the Tennessee Titans up to this point. Like, I will honestly say, if honestly, this could be a week where I can honestly say, I don't think there is any any star of the week nominee. I don't think anybody deserves to be nominated right now. Unless by some miracle, so we're on to the fourth quarter. Titans lifeless, down 20-3. Mark Sumter says, I'll bet against them. You know what? That might not be a bad idea. Because, hey, if I lose a bet and they win the game, then you know what? I might be okay with that. But other than that, I'm like, I don't know. So that might not be a bad idea. This wasn't just a bad showing. This was an awful showing. This was awful. Doris still holding out hope. I don't know how much hope to have, but he's holding out hope. And you know what? I'll give a hand clap to YALL. Right now, YALL are the stars of the week, hanging with me, during this whole thing. But this is awful. This is absolutely awful. This is probably one of the worst games I've seen the Titans play in about 3 years or more. And they looked bad offensively. This looks worse than a lot of the offense we saw last year. If average Tannehill is the leader, he'll get us a point. Right now, this ain't even average Tannehill. This is failure Tannehill. And once again, sacked again. I mean, the Browns defense smells blood. The Browns defense smells blood in the water. They are sharks. They are attacking. They are attacking at will. This time Hubbard gets beat. This time Chris Hubbard gets beat. And I mean, the Titan defense, I feel sorry for them. I feel sorry for the Titan defense. And again, Titan offense can't even get a playoff. Oh my God, this Titan offense just looks pathetic. And I'm sorry, there's a lot of people that's probably going to be mad at me for telling the truth. I'm just telling the truth. Truth hurts sometimes. Sometimes the truth is not what you want to hear, but it's what you need to hear. Cerise changed his mind quickly and said, yeah, never mind. Right. But Adrian, Mark, you might be on to something. I might start betting against the Titans. If they win, hey, I'll celebrate and be happy. If they lose, they might make me some money. And sacked again. No shock. And who else? Myles Garrett having a field day. It's almost reminding me of Titans Cardinals a couple of years ago where Lawan was getting whooped by Chandler Jones. Andre Dillard is completely getting schooled by Myles Garrett. He cannot handle anybody one-on-one. And he's holding him, and he is still getting destroyed. Myles Garrett is a man possessed. 6th punt of the game for Ryan Stonehouse. Stonehouse might be the best weapon. And there's a fumble, but nobody's down there to get to him. And you can tell the Titans are tired defensively. That was a great punt, but Myles Garrett, 3.5 sacks by himself. 5 sacks on the day for this defense. Myles Garrett has 3.5 sacks alone. He had 2 sacks all year up until this point. And again, like I said earlier, I didn't want this to be a game where the Titans let another team who's struggling to get right. That is exactly what's happened. The Browns have somewhat gotten right. Offensively, they don't look perfect, but they look a hell of a lot better than our offense by miles. Well, none of my picks are looking good either. I mean, I had the Falcons maybe winning, but the Lions are up. Saints are destroying the Packers. Dolphins, I had them. They are just overly destroying the Broncos. Sean Payton ain't looking too good. Chargers up on the Vikings. I did have that one. Commanders just getting destroyed by the Bills. So I know my girl Crystal is not very happy at the moment. I mean, the Colts are down by 1. And the Jags, the Texans look like they're going to get their first win. I don't know. Like I said, if it keeps going like this, you might need to start looking at Malik Willis or Will Levis going forward. We may have to. Where are the quick reads? No idea. We haven't had time to do none of that because Andre Dillard can't block a fly. Can't block a turtle. If a turtle was playing defensive end, that turtle would be Andre Dillard around the edge. A turtle is a better pass rusher. Than Andre Dillard is an offensive lineman. It's horrible. Jim Schwartz had his defense ready. I agree. And he clearly does. It's like he knows what the Titan offense was going to do before they do. I would get in this picture, but I'm still, trying to get through the stream because, I try to be professional. But Jim Schwartz basically, and I said it, Jim Schwartz not only knew how to attack this offense, the Titan offense, he also probably gave Stefanski tips to attack our defense too. Oh, yeah. Both lines got dominated. Big Jeff has not been a factor. Danico has not been a factor. RT or Harold Landry hasn't been a factor. No one has. Nobody in the Titans game, maybe with the exception of a little bit of DeAndre Hopkins, has been a factor in this game. So I can honestly say nobody has played well in this game. Nobody. Nobody deserves to be star of the week. Nobody deserves a game ball. Every last one of these guys could be a Dunce of the Day nominee. It's just depending on who's the worst. And like I said, I know everybody doesn't like negativity and all of that, but I'm just telling y'all truth again. And they try that play with Harrison Bryant, and he gets the first down. DK said, might as well take Tanny out to save his life. Might not be a bad idea. I'm so freaking frustrated, tired of this. Lake Show said, we just laid down this week. Yeah. Nobody who played well this week. Nobody. Which Titan plays so good? Nobody. Nobody, baby. That's what's happened. Nobody's played well. Derrick Henry looks so mad right now. He looks mad. If we go to Malik, might not be a bad idea. Might not be a bad idea. They should pull some guys, but Malik might not fare any better. And another flag. Of course. Of course. They've been throwing flags on us all game. Why not? Why not? The Titans have more penalties than first down. The Titans have more penalties than first down. It just seems like every time the ref turns around, he's just going to throw a flag. Tough to be a Jags fan. Yeah, Jags getting thoroughly whooped. I'll benching Trevor Lawrence after this week. At least XP Gamer gets to feel as bad as we do. But right now, the Titans have been thoroughly dominated all day, both offensively and defensively. They have been dominated. Jim Schwartz, I would probably say the star of the week is Jim Schwartz. Because again, I think it was a factor in not only the Cleveland defense just completely shutting down the Titan offense, but I think he's a factor in the Cleveland offense having success against the Titan defense. Ojai says, I'm numb to this performance. I mean, you know, I'm just not really much to say about this one. It's really not much you can say about this game. There's really nothing good. There's really nothing good. I mean, right now the Tennessee Titans, they're getting thoroughly dismantled. And I can honestly say, this is probably the first time I can honestly say, I don't think I'm giving anybody the Star of the Week award. Say you lose to the worst team in the NFL. No, they got a championship defense. And they're going for it on 4th and 1. They're like, why not? Yep. We have, they moving the ball at will. Yep. I mean, the Titans have about as many yards in penalties as they do total yards. The Browns are doing absolutely everything they want. And the Titans cannot stop them. The Tennessee Titans cannot stop them. And I agree. This one's on Mike Vrabel. Mike Vrabel did not have this team ready to play. And birthday man said he got to go. I get it. I'm going to be out of here as soon as this game is over. I mean, this is lethargy. I get it. Some of the Titans faithful are heading for the doors. I get it. I would be too. Nobody deserves the star of the week. I absolutely agree. Nobody deserves star of the week. I mean, 57K, totally dominant by the Browns. This is a dominant performance. I got to give credit to the Browns. And wide open. Touchdown. I mean, the Titans just gave up. Amari Cooper, nobody was even close. This is turning into a legit blowout. And it is, I mean, the Titans have quit. The Titans have quit. I mean, the Titans literally, you could tell on that play, the Titans quit. Bolden and Sean Murphy Button is like, I can't touch him, because if I even touch him for a second, and look at that. Fulton just gives up the entire inside to Amari Cooper and just runs free. If y'all don't think Vrabel should be on the hot seat now a little bit, I would put him there. You've lost 7 in a row. About to be, you've lost, 8 in a row. You're about to have said you've lost 9 of your last 10 games. That is what's happening right now. Put that in perspective. The Tennessee Titans have lost 9 of their last 10. And I get it. It's over. Titans are done today. Wide open in double coverage. Both just quit. He didn't even try to cover. I agree. Vrabel is getting out coached. He's getting embarrassed. And this is where I think the coaching staff deserves more blame than the players. They have to. And while I'm in some good faith, I got my Titans brother here, my frat brother here. We gotta, figure. I don't know. I don't know really what I can say right now. Put Malik in. Not a bad idea. Might as well. Because Tannehill is showing he ain't it. He ain't it, y'all. Last week was an anomaly. It was an anomaly, and he still kind of looked bad. He didn't look great last week. Everybody was just glad he won and completed some passes. It's bad, y'all. Yep. The Browns completely dominated us. The Browns dominated us from the word go. From the outset. They set the tempo early. The Browns set the tempo early. And basically said, we finna kick y'all ass. And that is exactly what they did. Wide open pass to Amari Cooper. Christian Fulton. I think we need to be looking at some corner. Corner, left tackle, and honestly, I would say this. Play bad enough, go get a quarterback. There are quarterbacks galore in this draft coming up. If you might as well pick a quarterback, if you don't have any faith in Levis or Willis, go get your quarterback. But they need help. So, it's bad. Yeah, it's like a practice for bad teams. Josh said it's so damn sad. We wasted 2 years of Derrick Henry's career. We wasted a lot of Derrick Henry's career. Derrick Henry deserves a Super Bowl, but he ain't getting it with us. I'm seeing that. Mark Summer said Fulton won't be back next year. I agree. And right now, why is Derrick Henry even in the game? Because for what? Myles Garrett has destroyed the Titans. Andre Dillard should not start anymore. The only problem is, what do you do? The problem is, what do you do? Tannehill actually gets the pass off to Chris Moore, and right now this is garbage time. Picked off, I get it. Josh Reyes says Landry coming off the knee injury may get a pass. Nah, I'm not really going to give a pass to anybody. You know, Landry, I didn't really see anything of him, but really, I didn't see much of him. I didn't see much of anybody. And look at that. Wesco can't even block. Ooh-wee. Wow. XD gamer. I mean, you were seeming so confident early in the game. You were so confident about the Jags. What happened? I know my team losing, but yeah, y'all suck too. So, hey, maybe that's something I take solace in. I mean, again, we're not even at 100 yards total offense. Incomplete pass to Moore. Tannehill, he's done. Tannehill is done. Don't need to be doing the post game right now. Post game will be coming. Really, it's probably don't need to be even going back watching the game. Post game will be coming tonight. Ryan Tannehill, 13 of 24, 104. Quarterback rating of 62.8, 13 of 25. All the way offside. The Browns are having fun right now. Sean Watson, he got right today. The Browns got right today. And it seems like this is something we do every single year. We always need to let a team get right against them. It would not shock me. I mean, that's basically what it is. Ties back to their old ways. Yep. Good coverage there. Tried to go to Burks deep. Nothing. And the Titans are going to punt again. Oh, this has been a whale of a game, and not in a good way. I'm ready for this nightmare to be over. Let me just get to drinking. These are more. Darren Robins ain't lying. These are more. Kenny's playing like Mariota right now. I'm just drinking right now. It's really, I would agree. I think Peter Skoronski needs to play left tackle. They're going to have to make that decision. And I think that's what they're going to have to do. Honestly, Andre Dillard cannot be left tackle anymore. I just say cut him, eat the dead money. Cut him, eat the dead money on Andre Dillard. That's just what you're going to have to do. Deshaun Watson threw for almost 300 yards. And now they have benched him for another quarterback. They're like, you know what? We're doing so good. Let's just empty the bench. They have basically emptied the bench because it's a blowout. And that's what's happening. Wrong player. Yep. Play calling didn't go well. O-line sucked. Vrabel out-coached. Browns defense is legit. Tannehill, he ain't it. He's done. He's done. Henry not being used. Dillard, I told you somebody was going to say it. Dillard is basically, he's being done 2.0. So, you know what? I'm going to take this time. I'm going to just do a lot of drinking. Hey. Usually I take sips. I'm just going to take a gulp. Because that's kind of what I feel right now. Just take a gulp. You know, a good drink goes a long way. I got cranberry juice and pineapple margarita. And I'm just going to drink the hell out of it. Vrabel and Tannehill deserve to get grilled. The whole team does. Well, and Josh, we know we're going to say, we got to coach player, we got to play better, we got to do better. We know that's what's going to happen. We look just as bad as the Denver Broncos do right now. Chandra coming in, baby, you late to the party, sweetie. You late to the party, baby. This is awful. It's awful. It's awful. It's awful when another team pulls their starter. And I was thinking about going to a couple of games. I mean, this is a sorry performance. This is a sorry lethargic performance. 2 minutes to go until this, I mean, just gut-wrenching. It feels like you're getting stabbed and they're bleeding out in this game. It feels like, you know, we bled out in this game. We bled out. And again, teams seem to like that they're struggling. They're going to look at us and be like, hey, we can get right against the Titans. And that's what's happening. Nothing good. Yeah, we're dead. So, not good. So, I mean, tonight, you know, tomorrow we're going to do a post game because I know me. I'm going to be so tired. I'm probably going to fall asleep. I'm not going to wake up to about 7. Watch the Steelers Raiders game, which is probably going to be better than this. So post game tomorrow afternoon, we'll definitely just say how bad this game was. Because it was awful. It was awful. People are starting to file out already, and I get it. And I'm really glad I didn't put money. I'm really glad I didn't put money on the Titans to win this division. Because it don't look like they have any confidence. Pinball says, time to start having a conversation about Vrabel. I agree. Nothing is off the table. Vrabel deserves a lot of blame for this game. He ain't blameless no more. Any bright spots in the game? No. None. I don't know if any team in our division wants to win. Derek says Belichickian is going to be flying around like crazy. And I agree. It feels like it's going to be all Belichickian, like we got to coach better, play better, do better. Nothing went good and all of that. So I'm like, I don't really want to hear all that. It wouldn't shock me if they go for it on 4th and 1. Everything has went well for the Browns all day today. Might as well go for it. Might as well. And Tannehill look like he ain't going to get in the game at all, so he should have been benched a long time ago. So they're going to punt the ball, and they're going to let the clock run out. But y'all, there's probably really nothing else that needs to be said. Under a minute to go, Titans fall 27-3. They look awful. They look pathetic. They look lethargic. It was pitiful in all ways of the game. Everybody, make sure y'all tune into the post game tomorrow afternoon. We'll go over a little bit of this awful game, and then the Truth League report. The Truth League report will be coming tomorrow as we look at our top 5 games. There were quite a few blowouts that happened today and everything, so we'll definitely talk about that tomorrow as well. So definitely tune in to that. Tell your other NFL fans and friends of other teams to come on in. But everybody, again, make sure you follow the pages on Facebook, Twitter, X, and Instagram. 27-3. I'm already going to kind of call it a final because that's basically what it is. That's basically what it is. Titans sucked all day, and that's just the honest to God's truth. If you don't like it, sorry for you. Sorry for you. But the truth going to get told today. The Titans absolutely sucked in all facets today. So that's that on that. Malik in the game now, way too late. They should have put Malik in about 5 minutes ago. So really no need of talking about that. Titans fall 27-3. Game over. I'm going to see y'all tomorrow afternoon for TNT post game and also for Truth League report. Y'all have a very good rest of your Sunday. Try to just throw this game away. And let's forget about it. Everybody, I'm going to holler at y'all. Holla.